school project where middle schoolers were brought onto the grounds in the school buses. What type of information was provided to the school and the parents regarding that trip?
Kelly, do you have information on what was provided to the schools for the trip?
I do not. I mean, I haven't been able. Lisa was the contact on that. I do not have it.
Well, let's get back.
Lisa?
Well, I mean, I was just communicating with Rob.
Yeah.
I do not have that information.
Okay. They were, whenever they visited, was it a normal day of operation?
Yes.
Okay. And you said it was 100% safe for the children to be there?
Yes.
100%.
It was safe for the children to be.
No, I said 100%.
Yeah, it was 100%.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%.
So, with it being 100% safe for the children to be there, there's no worry of any contamination from inside of a building coming out?
We had no concerns. No.
None at all?
No.
Are you aware that often in some of the buildings, animal droppings are found, showing that animal droppings, where animal droppings are, it shows that they're coming in and out. Well, if animals are coming in and out, then that means that toxic substances that are inside the facilities are also coming in and out.
Okay.
Okay, has that been brought to your attention?
Yeah, I'm aware that from time to time I find animals that...
From time to time, I have a picture, if you'd like to see it, from inside C340, which is just one of the buildings, with heavy dropping, showing large amount of animal activity within the building.
Right.
So how can something be 100% contained and safe for children to be exposed to if there is no containment? Would you like to see the picture? Okay. Do you have an answer for the question? The question was, if there is no containment of the hazardous materials within the facility, how could those children be 100% safe?
There is containment within those facilities. We go to great lengths to protect not only our workers but the community itself in the area. We have active programs, pesticide and whatnot to monitor the facilities and when you look at the 340 facility, it's stood inactive for 30 years.
Yes, over 30 years,
so,
right? Which means that everything within the facility...
Excuse me.
Yes.
Let me suggest that you tell us what you're driving at.
I'm driving
Make a statement instead of just throwing out a lot of questions, please.
Okay. What I'm driving at
and
is...
Then tell us what you would like to achieve.
Would you like me to answer the question?
After I finish talking, yes.
All right. Finish talking, then I'll answer.
Make a statement. What are you driving at?
I'm driving at...
And what are you trying to achieve? What kind of answers do you want from us?
I want an answer to know that children being brought onto a place that is extremely toxic are safe. How could anyone in good conscience bring children onto the grounds? That's what I'm driving.
Look, ma'am, let me ask you a question. Are you a parent that had a child that went on that tour? Are you a parent that had a child that went on the tour?
I don't want to answer that question.
Well, then, why are you coming down on this meeting? Because the parents were required to sign a statement allowing their children to make that trip.
Okay.
On top of that, they should have researched themselves, and if you are one of those parents, you should have researched yourself what the safety factors are out there, what kind of risk, before you sign that statement allowing your child to go on the trip.
Okay. Mr.
So
Grassley?
I don't think you have any...
No, well, see...
Right.
So you're saying that it was the parents' responsibility to do the research.
What he wants to know is, what is your standing in this situation?
I'm a citizen of the area, concerned about children's well-being, as well as others.
You're making an assumption that that was a highly toxic area.
Is it not? Is it not a highly toxic area?
How do you define a highly toxic area?
An area that contains hazardous material.
That doesn't mean highly.
Okay, even slightly toxic.
I'm sorry, ma'am, I don't think you know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, I have documentation also showing where there are concerns with the protection of the public and environment, and that some of the hazards are actually airborne. So even if the children never left the bus, the fact that it's in the air, it's not airborne, it's never traveled anywhere off of the facility.
You said you lived out there close to the facility.
I never said that.
Well, that was my understanding.
Okay, but I never said that.
Do you?
Does it matter?
Yes, it does.
Why does it matter?
Because if it's airborne and you live close to that facility, then you yourself are endangering your children by where you live.
So you're saying that the parents that live near the facility are responsible for their children's well-being by
You better
living
believe
there?
they're responsible.
Okay, by living there, they're responsible for the children's well-being because they should know better than to live there?
That's right.
Really?
Oh my God. I think
We need to
Tom, Jim, let's let Ms. Hayes, if you can wrap up your comments, please, then we'll move forward.
I thought I had time to talk. I thought this was exactly what this is for.
There is a limited time limit.
Okay, what is the time limit? What is the allotted time limit for each speaker?
Technically, we're not allowed to have, or not required to let them have more than 5 minutes. So,
Is that written somewhere that I could?
yes, ma'am, I can show you after the meeting.
Okay. And has it been 5 minutes? How do you know? Did you look at the stopwatch whenever I started speaking?
Finish your comments.
I have other questions that I would like answered. I would like to know if, obviously, the children were there in the school bus. There was a member who was with them that gave them a tour, that, informed them about the different places that they were seeing and told them about the goings-on to the best of their ability within the facility. Was the member a DOE official, a worker at the facility? Who was the DOE official that approved the field trip?
I don't know. You can give us those questions. We
You're
can try
with
to
the
get you an answer.
DOE? Okay. Can you answer the question about who was the DOE official that approved the field trip for the children?
I'm not sure who was on the field trip. I don't know, Kelly, do you remember?
It was DOE and the contractor.
Which contract you say?
Who approved it or who
Yeah.
gave it to her?
No, both. First, who gave the tour, and also who was the one that approved the field trip?
Who approved it?
I don't know who approved it.
Okay, well, is there some sort of documentation that shows who would have approved the field trip?
No, it wouldn't have been.
It wouldn't have been documented?
Okay, let me finish, okay?
Sure.
All right, so I'm not sure if there was an approval that would have been needed. This would have been a mentoring effort where we're coordinating with the schools, and we would have coordinated with the right school officials to bring folks on site.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
But it being the type of place that it is, because of the security measures, someone would have had to approve it.
Well, it would have been at the local level, coordinated with the right folks from our Lexington organization.
Okay. Is there any way that I could find that out?
Find out.
Who gave the approval for the field trip? And also,
There would have been any
what
documentation
part
for
of?
that.
I don't mean to interrupt, I really don't. And I want you to get your answer, and I want you to feel comfortable with this.
Okay.
But I'm not sure this is the right forum for this. Is there some way after the meeting we could have a couple folks sit down with you and you guys could talk this through and you could give us a list of your questions and we can see if we could talk through this?
Sure,
I think that would be so much better than doing that.
Sure, because I also have concerns about you know, airborne toxins to
Sure,
children
sure,
there. If the school buses were inspected as they left to make sure that they didn't pick up any contamination. Because not only were the children that went on the field trip where the parents signed consent on the bus, but then after school, the same buses that took the children had other children whose parents didn't sign consent get on the school buses and ride those home. You see what I'm saying?
I definitely
Yeah, see, I mean, that's just a point that
And my guess is there's a simple answer to that, and if you would allow us, we'll
Okay.
try to get you an answer. So if you could finish public comment with our other folks,
Okay.
then we will
May I
set
ask
something.
you one more question? Okay.
Okay.
And this one is actually about being ahead of schedule, which is it's great because you said you were ahead of schedule as far as the remediation project.
Yeah, on some of what we talked about.
Okay, often there's reports of violation of ALERA. Are you aware, you know what ALERA is?
I do know what it is.
Yeah, okay. Why would people be violating ALERA if you're ahead of schedule?
I'm not sure I understand the question.
The question is, often the stay times are increased inside the facilities. Inside the buildings that are being deconstructed, the stay times are increased, which violates ALERA.
No, that doesn't.
That does violate ALERA.
No, it
By
doesn't
definition, it does.
No, it doesn't violate, the LR principle.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you, Ms. Hayes, please, if you'll just have a seat, I promise we will set aside time and we'll let, maybe I can twist Rob or Kurt to sit, probably Kurt to sit down because Rob, he's tired and hasn't been home in a while, and I really want to get you your answers, but we have to share the time with everyone else, if that's okay. You're good? Thank you. Jim, who's next?
Let's see. Get someone else. Jump on board here.
Well, my name is Lanny Hayes. It's my wife over there. I worked out there. I was working 340, working 410. I know there's dangerous things out there. And if the kids were brought on, did they have PNADs on them? At least PNADs?
Yes, there was a tour utility, right?
You know, I was just wondering if
Childhood people.
y'all was saying it was safe, what if they would have had a release out there? That's not safe. A release can happen at any time. I've been out there.
Why would you put
If kids are
PNADs on
endangered,
them if you knew it was 100%
I
safe?
just want to stay back, you know, when they're tearing the building.
So you don't care about kids? You care about going home?
To see my kids, absolutely.
You send your kids there?
Than my kids? Your kids are more important than my kids? Is that what you're telling me?
Hang on, let's be simple.
Okay, then why are you worried about going home to see your kids? What about my kids?
You have additional comments, Mr. Hayes?
No, I'm done.
Thank you.
I have one for him because he did bring up his children.
Your comment?
Would you take your children to the facility?
Jim, who's next, sir?
You would.